Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So Taurus, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For our Taurus, what can you expect coming up? What can you prepare for? And any advice is always welcome from the universe for Taurus. There you are as the Empress for Taurus. Ooh. Okay, let's pick these up. So let's get these down in the same order that they came out of the deck. Woo, fresh starts, new beginnings. Right here, Ace of Wands surrounds your entire reading. That is good. So we have cards left for the second part of the reading. Almost got them all too. So the overall energy, Taurus, of your reading is the Ace of Wands. This is the card for fresh starts, new beginnings. That wand is blossoming, it's blooming, and things are going to be happening for you. If this is your reading, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. And I do private readings, and I do get good feedback. I have the Devil in your highest energy. This is the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns. So this is toxic energy. It's being bound to someone who is bound to someone else. It's like bondage. So these are the two strongest energies in the whole reading. It looks like you're going to be coming out of some toxic energy, and you're going to be entering a place of a fresh start and new beginning. Wow. So next to the Devil is the Emperor. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The energy of this card, though, up in your highest energy, is being kind of fixed-minded, rigid in thinking, kind of uncompromising, very well liked and respected by others. You might be a leader in your profession, but I feel like you're holding out. I feel like you're just like, you know what you want, and you are not going to settle for this toxic energy, or you're going to do away with it in one way or another so that you can move forward. Next to the Emperor is the Chariot, the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. So this is all about moving forward. Yes, you're moving forward. We can see that already. And you're leaving this toxic energy behind. Actually, when you look at this card, that Devil is waving goodbye, goodbye. See you later. So with the Chariot, if you snap those reins, those sphinxes here, they can get up and they can book pretty fast. So, you know, once the Emperor, which you carry some of that energy, makes up their mind is made up. And you can move forward fast if you should decide to. You can do whatever you decide to do as the Emperor. And as a matter of fact, it's almost like you will do whatever it is that you decide to do. And it is a fresh start, new beginning. I have the Death card right under the Devil. And like I said, you are moving forward from that toxic energy. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is all about leaving the old behind and moving forward. It's a card of transformation. So you are ready. You are so ready to move forward to this fresh start, new beginning, and you're doing it. That's what this reading is about. I have the King of Swords on the other side of the Ace of Wands. This is air. So this would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you have your sword up. you are in self-protection mode. You're seeking the truth. You're seeking the clarity. You're being very cautious as you move forward. Right between the Ace of Wands moving forward and the Chariot moving forward. I have the Eight of Wands under the Death card, the card of transformation, the card of leaving the old behind and moving forward. There's going to be back and forth communication here. That's what this is all about, through the airways, texts, emails, phone calls, video chat. And so it just feels like there's going to be a discussion about your plans to move forward away from this toxic energy, because you're done with it. You're just ready to move on to a fresh new start. I have the Empress right next to the Eight of Wands and under the Ace of Wands. This is the card for Libra or Taurus. So this is your reading, Taurus. And so your energy here is, all the cards are male or female, all right? So what it is a card to remind you of these beautiful qualities you really have as an individual. And I got to show you something else too here. But you're kind, you're thoughtful, you're considerate, you're loving, you're forgiving and giving and generous, and I can go on and on. So you have a lot of beautiful qualities about just being a human being here on Earth. Whoever that you do decide to move forward with, they must have a lot of those same qualities for it to work. Well, I think you're moving forward with someone who is your twin flame. I think they're coming in because this fresh start, new beginning involves someone else coming in. I have the Emperor and the Empress, and actually the Ace of Wands, that is right between the two. That fresh start, new beginning. I think you have someone very special coming in that you're going to move forward with very cautiously. Matter of fact, this person could come in before you even leave this toxic energy behind. This could be your instigation to move forward. What we have is the Sun right next to the Empress. Also with the Empress, you know, you could be a good parent, or there could be pregnancy. You know, I just got to throw that out there. I have the Sun, my gosh, right under the King of Swords. So yeah, you're moving forward with someone here. This is the card in the tarot deck for fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. It's a far cry from the Devil card. Not toxic at all. This is loving, warm energy. But you will move forward cautiously. As a matter of fact, that is part of your personality, is being cautious and moving forward. I think somebody's coming in. They may have Libra or Taurus in their chart. I do have the King of Swords, which is air, so that would be 2 for Libra, if we're counting. But there's so many signs showing up here. The Sun can be a card for Leo. So there's a lot of signs showing up. I even got the water signs right here. So it could be any of them. Okay, one more card. Taurus's reading, please. One more card. There it is. Okay, so I have the Five of Wands next to the Chariot. This is being up in your head like confusion, stress, anxiety. I think this is what you're moving forward from. I think this devil energy, this toxic energy, caused a lot of mental stress for you, and it was time. It's just time to move forward. Right next to the Chariot. You decide that you're going to focus on yourself, your own future. You're going to build your own pentacles. You don't have to have toxic energy in your life. I think you figure out that you're better off on your own without toxic energy than with someone with toxic energy. So you decide to focus on your job, on your home, on just, you know, your own security and stability here. It's right next to the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart or in someone else's. There's Cancer, here's Scorpio. And so, you know, one of those, you know, we got a lot of signs going on in this reading. But what it is you're pulling back that cup of love from that toxic energy. Huge cup that you're holding, male or female. Like I say, they're all male or female. Very mature thinking. This is the king, the kings and queens, and the emperors, empresses. They're all very mature thinking. But you're pulling back that cup of love. You're like, you know you have it, and you're going to save it for the right person to come along. And it just feels to me like the right person is right there. I mean, right in the first part of the reading. I have the 10 of Pentacles right under the 5 of Wands and next to the King of Swords. So the 10 of Pentacles, this is security, stability, groundedness. This is what you're focusing on. But look, there's two people. There's union between two people here. And look, there's the Emperor right there. There's dogs, pets, there's a child. This is a very family-oriented type energy for this card. It's very grounded, and there very well can be commitment here. But you will move forward cautiously, and this is what you're seeking. This is what you were up in your head about this toxic energy, is you just didn't see it going to that place. You know, so you knew already that you needed to move forward. I have the 7 of Wands next to the 10 of Pentacles and under the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you block that energy. It's like, no, I don't see it happening. I'm going to work on this by myself. I do not see that 10 of Pentacles coming through here with that devil energy. So, they may try to communicate further with you. I feel like you do communicate with them, but I feel like they try to like, oh, come on, let's just keep trying. Let's try again. I won't do it anymore, whatever it might be. But you may even end up physically blocking them from contacting you. So you're just standing up for yourself, and you're doing what you think is right and what is best for you and your future, and focusing on you. I have the World card right next to the 7 of Wands and under the King of Cups. There's a new life cycle coming in, all right. This is the World. So things are changing, and you are actually making the change. You're the one, because once you make up your mind, you're pretty well set, and you go ahead and make the changes that you need to make. Well, there's someone else coming in who is a twin flame. This is not your toxic energy. It's the way it's coming through here on this reading. This is after you walk away from this toxic energy and decide that you want to transform your life. And this person, male or female, brings a lot of love and joy into your life. And right under the 10 of Pentacles and next to the Sun, I have the 10 of Cups. This is what they're bringing. This is that union between two people with lots of love. So you're going to be able to hand that cup of love out again instead of just pulling it back. And you will receive that love in return. There's children dancing. This is union between two people, and there's so much joy associated with this card. So good things are happening. You're making the absolute, if this is your reading, you're making the absolute right decision in moving forward from this toxic energy. You're blocking. See, I knew you were blocking this conversation. They want to try to come back in. You don't want it. You've made up your mind. They were breadcrumbing you. I have the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like you were putting in most of the effort into the relationship, and it just throws your scales off balance, way off balance. You were trying to feed the relationship, you know, but they weren't. So it really throws your scales off balance, and you felt stuck. You may have been in this relationship for a little longer than you probably needed to be. There were swords of truth and clarity all the way around you. This is a card of illusion, of feeling stuck, of feeling bound, because your feet are free and your mouth is free. So you can walk out of that situation. I think you stayed in it is what it's saying. You just kind of delayed moving into this new life cycle for a while in hopes maybe that toxic energy would change, but it didn't, and then you had to make up your mind to move forward on your own. So good choice, beautiful choice, I should say. Let's see what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say here. Take out an angel card. It may or may not have to do with this reading. It might be about something I wasn't able to cover, but either way, just take from it what you will. Okay, for Taurus, please. What do they need to know for their weekly reading here? My glasses on for Taurus. It's card number 9, if that means anything to you. And it's called the Spiritual Teacher. I'm going to read it to you. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. So, that is the card from your angel deck over here. I think that is really good. So if you feel like you need someone, a mentor, seek it out. Shine your light. You have so much to offer, so much to give with the Empress right there. You have a lot of those qualities. And this twin flame coming in also does. That's very important because twin flame relationships can be difficult to get to the point of security and stability. But it just feels like this person, it feels like this is all meant to be. Moving away from this toxic energy so that you can come into contact with this Empress, this other person who carries that energy that you're so much needed in your life to obtain the things that you really want here. So, Taurus, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.